January. Ugh. It's almost over, and I can't tell you how happy I am that the bulbs are showing off and telling us to suck it up. This gloomy weather will soon be behind us. We've been working odd hours lately, sometimes late into the night on various projects, but there's the bathroom. Yes, we are still working on the bathroom, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The light fixture you're holding,
Yes.
I think we're still on the fence about.
Right. Well, we had bought it for a different room.
I've been really stumped as to what would look good in this room. Why don't you get on the ladder and hold it up and we can sort of see. My main concern is that it's too small.
Right. Well,
for the room.
Me too.
So it would definitely need more chain because that's way too high.
Right.
It needs to come down like probably 10 inches or something.
So you're talking about like here?
Yeah. Hang it there, and then we're going to install a couple of recessed lights as well, one over the shower and one over here. And then we will also have sconces on the wall. I don't think it looks too bad. What's your opinion?
I like it. It's possibly too small. I don't know.
Worst case scenario, I mean, it needs to be rewired.
Well, yeah, I have to redo it anyway.
Rewire it, and if we find it looks too funny, we'll just put it in another room.
Yeah.
What's the other dilemma? Is hanging it? Or hanging any?
Well, hanging something heavier than this, this is just hanging from the wires. It's not mounted to anything. If we're hanging something heavy like this, or even heavier, we need to have a hook of some sort going into a beam.
But your concern was the beams were going the wrong way?
Yeah, I have to check which way they're going because that's also an issue if we're putting spotlights. If the beams are going this way, it's much harder to...
So do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some pretty details on it, cleaned up. After a bit of investigating with his custom coat hanger finder thing, Lincoln determined the beams are going in the right direction, making installation of the lights easier. You better put that fancy tool away. We finally took down the Christmas star. I was afraid I was becoming one of those people who leave their holiday decorations up until May. Our excuse? The ground was so saturated, we were afraid the ladder would sink and Lincoln would be swallowed beneath the earth. What's up, Enzo?
Hello.
After weeks of deliberating, we made a decision. Green. We chose green. Well, I'm really happy with the result of the green paint. I wasn't 100% sure. I tend to be a little more careful choosing colors. If I don't like it, I have to repaint, and it's a big job. I didn't want to repeat the same mistake I made in the guest room. I started off with a black and then eventually repainted it. I'm very visual, so I have to see at least one wall completed before I can really make up my mind and see how it works in the room. So I think I really love this color. It's a deep, dark green. All the moldings will be high gloss white. And then I think paired with our brass fixtures, it's going to turn out to be a really beautiful room. So we've sort of been working on this bathroom in drips and drabs because we've had other things going on, putting out small fires. Our oil boiler had broken. It's taken a lot longer than we had expected, and it's January and it's kind of gloomy, and you know, sometimes it's hard to get motivated in this weather, but I think we are back on track. With the window, you can see it still hasn't been 100% prepped. There's an issue we discovered after we removed some of the paint, is that there's a crack. So Lincoln has to decide if he can fix the window without having to take it off the hinges. With painting in this kind of weather is that you get a lot of condensation. These are single pane glass, so whenever you paint, the paint doesn't adhere that well. So I think with this, we could get the shutters done and the sides. We can get all that painted, but I think we're going to have to wait on the full restoration of the window until it warms up a little bit. This area over here, there used to be a piece of granite. We were sort of on the fence about what to put here. I was thinking a piece of marble, like a Calcutta marble, but I was wondering if it would look too busy with the black floor and then the white tiles. And so I think we've decided just to get a nice piece of wood, which will be painted in a high gloss. So it's just sort of cohesive with the rest of the window. So we still have the lights to go in the ceiling. We have another sink to put in, and hopefully we can wrap this up soon so we can have a second bathroom, which would be a big treat. I realize it's January, but the grass still grows here and I just needed to mow. I'm just in the area where I used to have my beets growing, so there's a little beet here that I'll just give these to the donkeys. Look what I found. A letter B next to the beets. Is someone trying to tell me something? Is this a message? I don't know, but this is really funny. Letter B. B for beet. Aren't these pretty? These are beautiful beets. I'm just going to go give these to the donkeys as a special treat. They love beets. Lincoln is bringing warm water to the donkeys, and then we have to put up their salt block so they get their minerals. Come on, Big D. Look at all this nice donkey poo here. Oh, you're standing in poop. Here, come over here. Come on, Ubea. Come on, Ubea. Dominic. Yesterday I mistook Uvea for Dominic because I wasn't really looking. Dominic has a wider nose. He's got fancy bangs, longer fur. He's got very long eyelashes. Right, Dominic? So they really are burrowing themselves into this straw, huh? You can see little holes in there. Lincoln's gonna put the salt block in. Dominic. You're coming into the house prematurely, Dominic. And someone's been eating the house again. See, there's a hole below the salt block, and I think it's uvea. So you can see how muddy this whole area is, and it's extremely muddy in front of their house. So what we need to do, like as soon as possible, is put a layer of geotech down, which is like a membrane, and then put some gravel on top, because they need a hard surface for their hooves. And you don't want their hooves to start rotting, essentially. So it's something we need to get done. It's been in the back of our minds, but we've had so much going on. But that's extremely important, so they stay healthy. And we have to do that. When are we doing the gravel? We have to get this done.
Soon. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes Dominic. Oh, hey!
What are you doing, Dominic?
He gets me so nervous.
He just doesn't want to be left.
I know, he's like a little baby. Okay, Dominic. He comes galloping up.
Yeah.
In 4 beats. Hello. Hello. You guys are getting too fat. Hi, Dominic. Look at you. You need to be brushed, you guys. I try to come out and brush them at least once a week. You love these. You love the beets. Okay. You still working on your beet? Is that good? I love Dominic's hair. You have such nice bangs, Dominic. Okay. Whoop, sorry. You got it.
We call Dominic the Nudge. He's like an annoying younger brother who pushes Uvea's buttons. She's a badass, though. If she had a theme song, this is what I imagine it to be. Bye, Uvea.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have something to say, leave us a comment.